I'd like to welcome you tonight to Mark's annual Crabfeed. All right, there's Mark's back, so we're going to get Mark. We're building to get Mark up here in a few minutes, right? Before everybody leaves. I'm Gioia, and who? You know, I had the pleasure of serving. I feel like Rodney Dangerfield right now. Isn't that? I had the pleasure of serving with Mark for about 8 years on the Board of Supervisors. And today, although depending on what happens Tuesday, we all expect term limits is probably not going to pass. And Mark's going to be running for state senate, and that's why we're all here tonight, right? Let me tell you one thing about Mark. If I needed an ally on an issue that really was important to me, really for people in West Contra, Costa County, the important social and health issues we face, I could always count on Mark. And Mark fought even when an issue was unpopular, because it was right. And that's the kind of person we need in the state senate. And I just want to say that while we miss him on the board, we wish Mark, in one way, we're still on the Board of Supervisors, that the work that he's already done for us in Sacramento and that he will do in the state senate will be even of greater value. And I want to acknowledge one bill Mark is carrying for all of us. You know, with everything going on today with foreclosures and the housing market, Mark took the leadership along with Senator Torlakson of carrying the bill for Contra Costa that would help raise money in Contra Costa for affordable housing. We're trying to establish a housing trust fund in Contra Costa, and there is nothing more important than keeping people in their homes and having affordability. And Mark has fought very hard, and Senator Torlakson and Mark had to come up against the real estate industry. And the Real Estate Association fought the bill. Mark and Tom continued to carry it, and we're hoping that this year we can get it out of the Assembly and the Senate and before the governor. It will raise money for about $4 million a year for affordable housing in the state of California. And that's the kind of leadership Mark and Tom have shown, even in the face of those who oppose a bill, powerful interests, and they stood up and will stand up against special interests for the people of Contra Costa. It was a controversial thing to do, but they stuck with it. Mark, we appreciate that. Tom, we appreciate, and we hope it gets through this year. All it was going to do, let me tell you, all it was going to do was be a $20 document recording fee. So every time you bought a house or transferred a house, $20 would go for affordable housing. $20, that's all. And there was opposition to that, and so, and I appreciate the building trade stood with us on that as well. So, Mark, thank you. I want to acknowledge the elected officials that are here tonight. You know, the reason Mark's been so successful is because he builds bridges, and I don't need to tell you that. You all know Mark. He builds bridges with city officials, special district officials, and tries to work together to reach consensus, and I think that's why so many are here tonight. So I'm going to go through them real quick. The Mayor of Concord, Bill Shin, just stand up. Also from the Concord Council, Guy Bierke. Yeah. From the Antioch Council, Reggie Moore. From the Pittsburgh Council, Nancy Parent. From the Orinda Council and our MTC rep, Amy Worth. From the Contra Costa College District, Tommy Vanderberg. Back over to the Concord Council, Laura Hoffmeister. From the Contra Costa Water Board, Betty Boatman. From the Mount Diablo School Board, Gary Eberhard. Also Mount Diablo School Board, Dick Allen. And also Mount Diablo, Paul Strange. And the newest elected official in this room who's working with me at Doctors Hospital on the West Contra Costa Healthcare District Board, Eric Zell. From the Contra Costa Planning Commission, Donnie Snyder. And while there's a lot of great labor representatives and labor leaders here tonight, I'm only announcing 3 of them because that's all I'm told to announce tonight. Pam Aguilar from the Contra Costa Central Labor Council. Greg Ferry from the Contra Costa Building Trades, he may have left. This is nice to get some help here. Will Casey, the mayor of Pittsburgh. Sorry, Will. And Tom Baca from the Boilermakers International. And candidate for the 15th Assembly District, Steve Filson. Steve still here?